Hey, Cabell. Good morning. Good morning. We're gonna continue our playthrough of The Dark Urge. But first, oh, I need to move stuff around, huh? Like my face. This needs to go up here. Let's see what's up here. I don't even know. Yeah, I like this. I think the music's good too. Let's see. Let's go to the main menu. It should start. Yeah, there we go. Creepy. This is not a pretty view. This is the opposite. Alright, I'll be back. I need to make coffee. I need to make coffee. Need coffee. Yo, APC, good morning. Oh, was Gobi here? Today will be a little more chill day. Not gonna be sitting here slamming you guys with my dumb opinions. Just gonna watch and enjoy. All right, let's get started. All right. We're gonna continue from where we left off, which is, I think, like the first bandits that we've seen so far. We have, you'll see. I think we have 3 or 4 characters. I killed one on accident. Yeah. I think we just do this later. I wanted to do this instead of coming in here. We're gonna go through the top.
Best be on my way.
And then we can jump down, right? Remember, don't forget to loot.
See anything?
Nothing.
It's a book.
What's inside?
There's a dude, he's dead. Old floppy hat. Oh, that's what we'll call him. Who should we call old floppy hat? Lizelle. Ignoble hat. My character?
This course
You wanna see my character? It me. Level 2 monk. Where's Shadowheart? Where is she? She dying. She needs to heal herself. Girl? These are both level 1 spell slots. That's my last one. I should probably use that in battle.
I'm ready.
And then use
whatever it takes.
food? Or short rest?
What are Gimblebuck and the others doing up there?
I can keep going a little longer now.
Not a chance.
We'll quick save here.
Be a trap. Just
My
keep
queen.
your eyes peeled.
She dead? No, she's not dead. She's right
A
here.
long way to go still.
Have you found the dude to change classes yet? I think, is it in here? Is it in this dungeon? Also, how do you like playing as a monk? Oh, the monk is OP. What the hell? The extra attack is so crazy,
blood?
crazy good.
No.
The flurry of blows.
Never mind.
About this.
Well,
Playing
it's a critical
Watcher.
hit. Rots to be expected.
Shut it. This is
Something good here.
a joke in
I hope.
I want to pick stuff up on Lizelle, I think. And I don't want to click. What's this? Oh. Disarm. Polyasterium?
See anything?
Nothing.
all clear.
Do we just not pick stuff up? Is there any reason to pick up weapons and stuff? It doesn't sell for very much, right? Alright, where's all the things? Oh. Alright, we good. Okay, so I know there's a fight. I need to set up.
Intestines throb. Blood
Keep looking.
whispers.
Something's up.
Keep him near the door, I
This
think.
place is
You can stand on.
Could have happened by itself.
Like if I go here,
These coincidences.
can I jump on this? No. What up here? It doesn't let you jump on tables anymore to get high ground for like an archer, like a Syrian. Damn.
What are Gimblebuck and the others
Mans is still trying to play Slay the Spire even on a different game.
Not
I
a
mean,
chance. Could be a trap.
my beloved Slay the Spire. I have to.
Eyes peeled.
I can't not think about Spire.
Can't afford to stay
Shadowheart
out.
should
Let's try
also
this way.
hide.
Everything is
melee
clear.
here. And then Asterion, like...
Delicious.
I can't get high ground. Oh, here I can.
Something's rotten about this.
And it's far enough away.
Ain't it? What's to be expected?
Do I want Asterion as an archer?
For joking
Or as
around.
a dagger user? Do we have poison arrow? Oh, we needed a fire arrow. Actually, Shadowheart should be
What's next, I
here.
wonder?
Because we can light those barrels on fire. I know that there are barrels there. Yeah.
See you
Okay.
You have such
Probably
a
Lae'zel
headache.
opens the door.
Into the
What if we
shadows.
all...
Don't want to draw any attention.
Undetected.
What if we all
Unseen.
hide?
Perfect.
Do we get a penalty if
Maybe I should stay
if
crouched
they
forever.
discover us, like surprised or something? He's cooking. I've done this encounter before, so the other encounter, most of the encounters, I won't know what they are,
Could
how
have
to do
happened by
them.
itself.
So I'll probably just end up dying and then planning around that.
When there's loot to be had.
But we are playing on Tactician, I believe. Yeah. So we have to be careful.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
Alright, Lae'zel opens. And then we'll have
What's next, I
Shadowheart throw a
wonder?
fireball. Actually, Asterion can as well. So we have 2 chances to light him on fire.
What comes now? Staying out of sight.
There we go. Shit. They're gonna blow themselves up. Lae'zel's gotta run. Oh no. Can I? Just gotta hide, right? And... Oh no. I should have moved. What am I doing? Okay. And just heal. Pretty mid-roll.
Ready.
Fireball? Or should I let him come in a little bit? Should I close the door? I think I should close the door. So they come in real quick and then... But then they'll be in the way of the fire of the barrel, right? I should just do it now. Nice. And then I go to like Lae'zel. I just chill here. So they when they come in. This on Lae'zel.
Never a dull moment.
So one dude's dead. 2 dudes are dead? No. Yeah, that wasn't a very good time to do that. Not good. Okay. I'm gonna close the door. And I just want to end turn.
I don't need any attention right now.
Swift and lethal. A hidden threat. My faith will protect me.
think this is pretty much how my first playthrough went. Like, exactly. Are you an archer? Oh, shit. You can't attack this turn. Provokes attack of opportunity, no. Breakfast time. Disadvantage because he's so close. I think this is our only option. Oh, what about the fireball? What do I have a disadvantage? No attack of opportunity happens, right? I can just run away. Go to Lazel. I don't know. I don't know where to go.
Yes, here.
Disengage is pretty good. Arnar. Kill this fool. I should dip. It's a bonus action.
I will take every advantage.
Yes. This is a short rest attack too. Damn. He's gonna hit
I will
him.
not know failure.
Oh. Nice. This guy's pretty dangerous. So I have to kill him now. I think he's dead. Is he dead? Please tell me he's dead. Anyway.
Can't even catch my breath.
I'm gonna close the door again. I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity. I'm gonna close the door. Can I check where I move if I do this? Oh my god. Nice. Nice. Knock him prone. Is that short rest? It is. Nar. XCOM, why you do this to me?
What should I do?
Do archers provoke attack of opportunity? They have a bow? I don't know.
heading there.
Gonna open the door?
Impero.
Nice. I guess it goes both ways, huh? Is this guy dead? It's 4, right? Burning does how much? 1d4 start or turn? At the start or at the end? At the start of each turn. It has disadvantage. So if it doesn't specify at the start, then it's not, right? This is at the end. So then he's only taking 2. He's still living and he's gonna attack me. No. Okay, I have to kill this dude then. Because he's only taking 2 and he has 4. Or should we see and let it happen and see? I wonder if it's at the start of his turn or at the end, the burning damage. Just gonna attack him. Gotta kill him. I'm gonna get far away.
Let's go.
How do you... Wow. From a million miles away. Ouch. Astarion never lets us down. I know, right? It really feels like some characters just are goated. And they freaking carry you through a battle. I thought the
What
monk was
now?
good. It is good, but this guy needs to die. And then we'll flurry here. And then... You attack of opportunity. What about you? Yeah, everybody does, right? Everybody has an opportunity attack. I can get out of here too if I want. I don't know how this works either. Starion is really good early game in my opinion. Because Rogue is that because Rogue is powerful? Or like ranged attacks are powerful? I feel like his daggers aren't that strong. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. This is good, right? I can do this. So I can attack at the same time. So I can attack this guy, press this button, then jump away. Am I reading that correctly? I wonder. All right, let's try it. Nice. Good miss. Do this. Then I can jump away. Or I should have closed the door. Those misses really suck, though.
Got to keep fighting. Taste my fury.
Dazed means what? They don't get to attack. Has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws. Can't take reaction and loses dexterity bonus. So they aren't necessarily disadvantage. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can. Oh, you're talking about which turn were you talking about? The jumping away part? Because that seems really strong. I think we have to attack this dude. Nice. About,
Victory awaits. Swift and lethal.
what is this called? Oh, Shield of Faith. That's cool. Should attack this fool. Can I do it? Am I too far away? Wisdom saving throws. Oh, this is the same thing, right? It's just days. Should stay far away then. Bunch of channeled things. Alright, this doesn't take a spell slot. Let's keep running away.
No choice but to keep going.
Stand next to your beloved. No.
Up, damn it.
Damn, dude. They do so much damage.
On the hunt.
Pickpocket my dude. What the hell? I did not mean to move. Ah. How many attacks have I missed this combat? This game has dazes too. Yeah, it's just as bad. They're just as bad too. Can I grab a dude? I can attempt to, or can I? Oh god. Should just attempt to kill this fool.
In my best interest.
Still on my feet.
This is the last enemy, I guess.
Need to find a way forward.
Whoa! Whoa! Your mom's called, resubscribed. Yo, what's up? We're playing some Baldur's Gate 3. Every Friday we playing. If I remember right, there are some explosive barrels in that next room that can help soften the enemies up early in the fight before they rush in. Oh, what's up, Big Hack? Yeah, we already did it. That was the first thing that we did with Shadowheart. Just threw a fireball right here. But it didn't hit. They didn't get close enough. So only one of them died, and the other one injured one of them. But we're doing okay, I guess. This guy does a lot of damage.
Let's end this.
I should probably just use potions too.
Time to kill.
Okay. Uh-oh. Lazel, what was I? Was I saying Lazel OP? Okay, what happened?
I won't give in.
Oh, I attacked the bed. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh my god. Why is Shadowheart just chilling in the bed bottom corner of her character portrait? Oh, where? This one?
To concentrate.
I You're talking about the positioning? I wanted to keep her away from the battle. Man. Wait, I don't want to go there. What the hell was this?
Where do I go from here?
What was that? He missed and then he just got so pissed he kicked and punched the bed. Alright. Wow, Asterion OP. Lae'zel garbage. Lae'zel will loot.
Not reaction.
Should we just short rest now? It's the last one, I think. It's gonna do it.
All right. Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
We'll connect to everybody.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
Hello? There we go.
Let's
A little
move.
finicky. I deadass couldn't even tell it was her. When I joined the stream. Oh, you're talking about Shadowheart?
Let's get on with it.
Why? It's here. She's here. She's not dead. One of the characters is dead. I took their hand.
Still alive. So that's
Me,
progress.
Disruptor, has the hand of a guy. I even forget his name. Gale? Is it Gale? Left side of the screen, I mean, in the portrait. Oh, let me see. Oh.
No time to
Oh
die.
shit. Is there a way to fix that?
No time to waste.
Just tucked in the corner. I don't know. Normally the character head is centered in the portrait. Yeah, that's weird. Why is it like that? Am I
Whatever
cheating?
comes, I'm ready.
Gale. Yeah, poor Gale. I ripped his hand off, and he's dead.
Must lug my
I have his
guts
hand
through
somewhere.
this hell.
I think it's in a chest. Axe. Cheater.
Indolence breeds madness.
What? I'm a hoarder. Should we always read books? And should we always just take them? Do we ever take books? Are there books that are important to take? Poison. We should give that to Asterion. Yeah. Or we could do it on Lae'zel. We could split it and then give one to maybe even Disrupt Urge. The staff. But then it doesn't affect the flurry of blows. I guess it doesn't matter at this point in the game.
One true way.
Oh. What's this? I'm not gonna sit here and read everything. We'll be here forever if I do. Torch. How do we turn on torch? Yo, Arcade Camera. Good morning to you. Knowledge. We had a different name for knowledge. Or a different meaning for knowledge when I was a kid. always at least read. It can update quest objectives, give quests. I'm a hoarder, so I normally grab all of them. Just pick up all the books. Can you stack them on top of each other? Brains, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. There we go.
Just so. Securing.
All this food is still good, right? Pick it up. Bruh,
The air's stale. It's been centuries since any prayers disturbed.
what even is that? Also, to your previous point, yes, Lae'zel is an absolute beast. Also, I'm super interested to see what you do to fill the wizard-ish role in party with Gale out of the picture. Maybe we'll just have a composition like this, where it's more melee focused. I can even just keep Asterion away from bows in particular. Is there a way to do like a stealthy bow dude? I bet that does like big crit damage, and you can re-enter stealth at some point, like later on down the line. That would be dope. I don't know much about this game beyond Act 1, even Act 1. I did not finish Act 1. All I know is I'm strength, so I'm gonna take all the things. Give me that portrait. It's probably worth money too. Portrait of Fane. Is that from Divinity Original Sin? Give me all your stuff. We already read this.
Indecipherable text covers the plaque.
There must be somebody that can read this, right?
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Watch your back.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque. Ancient,
Maybe not.
indecipherable text covers the plaque.
That's probably annoying to hear, sorry.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Does it matter who I make read? Is that how Arcana works? Spec him into Assassin at level 3, maybe the stealth archer stuff you're talking about. Yep, DOS 2 PC. Oh, okay. that's so sick. Might be Gale's specialty. So we can't get the there's an extra book in here that's really good, right? Can we? Is it possible for us to get that? I feel like our monk is
A lot on my
Arcana,
mind.
or has Arcana.
In it.
No, who does?
Assume nothing.
Only Asterion, barely.
Indolence breeds madness.
History only. Yeah, we might miss a lot of stuff
Will be done.
because of the way that we are don't have Gale. I don't know that I even necessarily like two frontline dudes for these types of
One
dungeons.
true way.
Also, does
I'm ready.
Shadowheart have like banish evil or whatever this spell is? We have to go. I think we have to go back to camp at some point. Because I need
I'll go this
to.
way.
I need to put on the undead stuff, right? To make the next upcoming fights easier.
At least things have stayed interesting. Need to find a way forward.
Thieves' tools.
I'll take that. No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Sturdy. Possible to lockpick. Alright.
Still breathing, despite everything. Have to keep going.
There are a couple of instances where it matters who reads, but they're the exception, and it's usually pretty clear. There's literally a lock and handle in the pick. Lock and handle in the pick.
Here we go.
In the picture? This picture? Wait. The Fane picture? Of the door, your guy said there's no lock or handle. Oh, okay. I didn't hear the dialogue. I was just too busy looking for stuff. Just read them all. Probably a bunch of copies too. Just take them all. Light it up. These are all the same books too. So. I think these are all the same. Jeez. Did you guys hear that? That was lightning outside. Yeah. That was thunder. It's like really close. Sheesh. Scary. Damn. Crazy. The weather has been so wild lately.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque. You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Astarian.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Nice.
Something over there. I wonder what that did.
Open that door.
One day I'll catch a break.
Same couple bucks. Let's get out. Make sure to quick save often. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. I do need to do that very often. I'm usually a spammer. Is there a thing that happens if I turn on all the things? Probably not, right? Surely not. Big ass door. Big ass door. There's like undead stuff here, right? So I should probably rest. Can I rest here? Can I just go back to camp? Long rest. Resets everything, right? This shit is dank. I'm gonna rest. Maybe I can do one more combat.
My faith will guide me.
The crypt.
Maggots will be done.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Should be on my front line, dudes. So one for Lae'zel, and then one for Disrupt Urge. Hey, I didn't want that. Get the hell out of my inventory.
Objective noted. Securing.
Solid scroll for upcoming fight. Yeah, it's like there's a bunch of them, right? There's fog somehow, and then you fight, or no, you talk to Withers. Is that right? Is that the dude Withers? Oh, by the way, Big Cac, I forgot to ask. How did it go yesterday? How long were you guys there for? Was it like kind of an all-day thing? Uh-oh. Who has good perception? I feel like it's probably Disrupt Urge. Perception. 3.
There is work to do.
Jeez, that was even closer. We might lose power. Just know that if that happens, we've lost power. Bad perception. What the hell is this? Nope. That's 3.
These boots have seen everything.
Nice. Sleight of hand. Dexterity. It's okay with dexterity, right? What? It's just a day for low rolls, huh? No. Don't do it again. Just stay away from it. Or we can do it with Asterion.
Well, hello.
What? Oh my god! What the... Yeah, nice. That's pretty funny. Alright.
All's well that ends, well, not as bad as it could have.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Alright, we do it again. What is this? It is literally the day for low rolls. I don't think we should just throw away inspirations. So it's these, huh? We gotta get out of the way of these. That's lame. Can I do a Asterion?
Madness.
No trap disarm toolkit available. Who has it? I swear we had one. Unless I just used it. Ugh. Alright.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
And the
times.
environment always goes last. Do you have to rush to the other side? I can't get the things. No! I can't get the things. That's like the worst thing ever. Okay, we could disarm this later, maybe. Disengage. Movement speed. Are these short rests? Oh, just a bonus action? It costs key. Okay, okay. I can just run, right?
Another step forward.
Good enough. I'm out of danger, at least. The prone doesn't really do much, right? Can't move, saving throws. Half its movement speed to stand up. Okay. Prone is so good. What the hell? Oh, okay, nice. Big Cack says, protest was awesome, even bigger than the one 2 weeks ago. It was about 3 hours long and pouring rain for like half of it. People who are really inspiring and invigorating to be around people who are so passionate about fighting all this bullshit. The main theme was about protecting public education, so a bunch of the state teacher unions were there. The education budget they're trying to pass for the next 2 years in Ohio is horribly inadequate and unequitable towards the public school system. I could believe it. It's like that in a lot of places, so man, that sucks that they have to fight for such things. But it's good that they showed up, and it's good that everybody's there being supportive. That's awesome.
Let's try this way.
Damn, dude. How bad is our perception?
Action, not reaction.
Oh, we're still in the stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Onward.
All right.
Yes, let's. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Nice. This is turning into a Three Stooges stream. I know. Whoop, 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 whoop. Does it? It still hits? Because they explode in the middle? Absurd.
Blackets will be done. I will be heard. one true way.
I wonder if that still hits me. I think it does. I'm like a little too far in. Oh no.
Trust no one.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Oh. No spells.
Keep it close.
What should I do?
I can do better. I must.
Oh. Nice. Dude. I think I just need to long rest so I can reset spells as well. Alright.
What now?
Eager for battle.
Curious how we turn this off as well. Just with the things on the floor. Just go past all this stuff. I mean, we're rolling so poorly.
No time to rest.
No, is this not...
Don't touch me. Easy.
15. Can you place vases on the traps? Ooh. Ah, you gotta think outside the box. Maybe, huh? Okay, let's see. Maybe we should have been picking up vases. Let's try this first. Just use a thief's tool, but what are these rolls? Am I... Wow, finally. The game's not gonna give it to us for free. Okay, we can open this. Keep that in mind. But can we throw the vases before they break? They might
Eager for
break,
battle.
right? Can I, like... Oh. Can I do the thing? Like this? Not enough space. It's over there, right? So everybody end turn, and then we try to move the vase over there. How many do we have? Can we can move a box too, right? Is that a vase? No. Oh, it's over here. We have to go all the way back? No. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's one right here. Do we have some? Maybe we picked some up accidentally. Gonna put a portrait of Fane on one. This might be a horrible idea. It might just make the fire spam again. Just move on for now and come back at level 3. Yeah, I think we need to level up. That's the important thing. We need another battle so we can level up. Because these battles are pretty brutal and our HP sucks. Because it's the fact that this is turn-based is what's screwing me, I think. It's just gonna take too long too.
Where am I?
I think we just need to
What's
long
going
rest.
on?
Oh, we can't. Let's get out of here.
Can't slow down.
Oh. Okay. We're already out of here. I didn't know that this was that door. And let's long rest. Or should we go back to camp? No, let's just long rest.
Chahi, come closer.
Whoa! Low-level D&D is by far the most dangerous level of play. Is that a thing? Are there like level 1 playthroughs where you just refuse to level up? Are there campaigns like that? I wonder. Like how people in Dark Souls do it?
It is what I do not see that concerns me. Dry skin, clear eyes. You do not suffer. You flourish. Disturbing. Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it.
Uh-oh. There are definitely campaigns with slower leveling progression, but you don't stay low level. I guess the monsters are designed to just... because it's an RPG, right? They can scale however much they want. Dark Souls is like, you can do it through sheer skill. R2, what's up? She reminds me of my elementary school math teacher. Who, Asterion?
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Okay, well.
Speak. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Airfall.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Yeah, not a bad thing for me. I'll lose my beard, though. That'll be very sad.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
True. My past is a mystery to me. Could the parasite have caused that? I've had these urges. I want to kill. I want blood. Should I tell her? Oh my god. All you can eat catfish. My wife just sent me. No. We can't. I'm gonna tell her.
Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a capricious murder now and again. Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion, attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well, I'm sure we can find you a goblin or two to carve up.
Love me some fried catfish with a nice remoulade. I liked it with just like tartar sauce. I don't know, something mayonnaise-y. Not mayonnaise-y. Tartar sauce is more dill fresh tasting, like pickle. My past is a mystery to me. Could the parasite have caused that?
Ceremorphosis takes all of you. Mind, body, soul. An ordinary tadpole would eat at your memories until they were lost to the void. But our tadpoles are far from ordinary. I wonder if another factor's in play.
We're gods. Alright. And we don't have Gale, so... Oh, let's talk to Shadowheart.
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
Okay. What do you
We
think of
haven't
all
gone
that's
all
happened?
that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
You must have thoughts about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
Yes, Mommy. What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
No reason for us to stay together if we get along well. Not to stay together.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Daughter of Darkness. Family? Friend? Lover?
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
How am I holding up in your estimations? Yeah.
I must
Start
admit,
flexing.
you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid.
Oh my
How
god.
can I do anything but sing your praises?
Oh, yes, Mommy. Thank you, Mommy. Alright. I'm just kidding. I like Lae'zel more. Okay. Let's go. And we need to dump our stuff. There's so much stuff. Let's put our stuff away. All the books. We can throw these things, but they don't do that much, right? So we don't really care about throwing stuff. A quill. How much does this weigh? 4 pounds? Oh, 0. Never mind. We keep shovel. Flute. It's the same thing. Alright, get out of here. Try organize. Sort by value. Let's send this to Asterion. And
Assume nothing.
a lot of stuff you do.
Open up.
Just put it in there. I like the music. It's so relaxing. I have no idea why I'm saving this stuff. But maybe we'll melt it down. Oh, old floppy. There we go. I think you can cycle through all inventories to drop in camp without having to move everyone individually. Oh, can you? Okay, so it just puts it in the chest. Okay. Cool. Thank you. I would have been doing that manually like forever. Organize this later, perhaps. Need candles. You can apply burning with this? Just keep a candle, right? Underwear. Ink pot. Maybe you keep these? I have no idea. Sell this later. Plate. Great club. Oh, it has like it has a stun instead of like a slash. Is this an AoE? It's not AoE, right? But it seems like AoE is a little bit underwhelming on melee characters. Is that poison? Should give that to Asterion. Asterion can be poison, dude. Keep the club, I guess, maybe. Alright. Let's just go.
Proceeding.
All right. What now? All is ash and meat. Seems simple enough.
Okay, I'm gonna kill, right? I have to kill? Uh-oh. No, Asterion does a thing. Talk to him.
My dagger-happy friend. What troubles you?
Okay, never mind.
With haste.
So we already went here. Done with this place, I think. Go here and go west. Northwest? I think that's maybe the druid camp, right? Maybe, I have no idea. Inspiration path. Way the hell up here. This is like, this area is unavailable.
Not much use anymore.
there any ASMR going on, like with my keyboard? I wonder. I can't really hear it myself. I don't think I've checked a VOD and had that been the case.
I hear shouting up ahead.
Can't hear it. Oh.
We should check
click
it out.
ASMR. I
But
guess
be careful.
my mic is really good. We should be careful. Oh, the gnomes. They're not gnomes. The goblins. Okay. So we know there's goblins. Split our group. There we go. Group hide. Does this still work? It doesn't work. So we have to group first.
Breathe deep.
Okay. Asterion. I want Asterion up here, maybe? And Shadowheart?
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Need
Just
to
keep
transfer.
Shadowheart ranged. We should do this before we enter battle too. Your keyboard is not as clacky as mine or mic. Has good gating suppression. Maybe it's a little bit of both. My keyboard is a little bit muted. Maybe if I really mash it, you can hear it.
Might as well
Mine is a little
help
bit
myself.
muted. My wife's is, Mrs. Disruptor is very clicky. Or not clicky, thonky. Somehow, thonky. I like the thonky. This encounter is like basically a melee encounter. I think there's boars in here too. Alright, that's cool that's an action, not a spell. This too. Level 1, level 1. On ability checks. Let's see. What are ability checks? Test whether an action is successful based on a dice roll, your ability modifier, any bonuses, and the check's difficulty class. Okay, so we should give that to maybe Disruptors because you attack multiple times.
Time for a boost. Calm and quiet, that's the way.
Okay, do that.
Waiting
Disruptors
with bated
goes
breath.
from behind, like this.
Open the gate.
Okay, and then stay in here.
I can't afford to fail.
These two just follow each other.
Better make my next move. On my way.
And
I'm just waiting.
maybe like this. Not sure how to approach this. Click Cleric at the bottom of Shadowheart's toolbar has an exclamation point. It might let you change your prepared spells. Oh,
The mission has to come first.
the exclamation point. Shadowheart's toolbar. Oh, oh! I need to pay attention to this kind of stuff, because this is all, okay. So these are not active. Which ones are not active? Turn undead. I didn't see that earlier. Oh, there it is. It's there. I need to extend this. Like this. This is fine. Okay. And this needs to be smaller. This. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I think I'm cool with this. I don't need Shield of Faith, I think. Maybe we'll do it later if we need to. So we already have the thing.
Shall be mine.
Do we need line of sight?
Does this count as adventuring?
There's definitely a way to change her prepared spells, though on the fly, if I remember right. So clerics have the ability to change spells. Aren't there some classes that can't? I think maybe sorcerer and wizard can't, and then necromancer can. Or I have no idea. There's so much to learn. I have no clue. So Shadowheart can change. Just passives. Combat log. I don't know. Your gnome's whisper stealth voice and stance is hilarious, by the way.
Time for a little pilfering.
Go to our inventory stat page. It might be there.
I have to survive this.
Spellbook? Oh, there we go. Spellbook. Cool. So we can change it. I wonder if I just stack... Stack attacks, like long-range attacks this fight. End it quick. Bless up to 3 creatures. Oh, dude, we should take this. We should just take and use this. Level 1 spell slot. Yeah, Bless sounds good. Three of your guys, so why not? Maybe we might be commanding boars. Drop its weapon. A creature, so do gnomes count? I bet they do. So we're not using this. Too many channel spells, I guess. Keep the heals. Bonus action. That's pretty good. We'll put on Bless. How many turns is this? Is it possible to use in combat? Ten turns. Whoops. Should be paying attention. Destroy from good and evil. Sanctuary. You or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. You can still take damage from area spells. Okay. Sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah, 100% in combat or just before it starts. Because when you're not in turn-based mode, it ticks down pretty quick. Okay. I think I like this. I like the double heals. But maybe that's not worth a spell slot. Or maybe we don't need 2. We don't need this one, actually. The bonus heal. It seems like it could be good sometimes. Just one-shot something. Sanctuary is great to protect an ally or NPC who's in danger, close to death. Sanctuary is? Sanctuary, okay. Ooh, that's a good point. But not when they're standing in, like, fires and stuff. But that's still pretty cool. Huh. Maybe you don't need this. We just take a Sanctuary. That's actually a pretty good point. you or an ally, so one person you can save. Just so do they cannot be targeted, so they can't be hit by opportunity attacks too, right? So we can make all of our whole team immune to opportunity attacks, because Astarion has disengage, Disrupt Urge has whatever the thing is.
What to do?
Yeah, there we go. Step of the Wind, disengage. That's so good as a bonus action. Just costs key, but we can be careful about how we use it. Pretty cool. All right, I'm down. We either going up here, starting the fight, and then blessing and jumping down with our melee guys.
Please! Please let us in!
Or we don't take high ground. We just let Astarion take high ground. Since Shadowheart is not... No. Shadowheart is not really ranged anymore. I don't have, like... only have the fireball, right? And this.
Let's see what I can spirit away.
I'm ready. Light steps.
Alright, cool. And we'll quick save. That's probably already a save. Staring a little closer.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gate! Cannon! No!
Damn.
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Will is pretty good, right? That'll be our mage role. Sentry is a great... Oh, wait. Keep in mind they can't attack or the effect ends. Use it like a panic button, kinda. Oh, yeah. So we can use it to just walk away from a fight with Lae'zel. Because Lae'zel's always in the middle of it, right? And she's the only one that doesn't have a disengage. So that's why I say, like, we can cover all our bases. Or Shadowheart. Just use it on herself. Oh, what the hell? Is this in Tactician? Only? I don't remember this. I think we're hiding, though, so we can... It's this guy next. Bugbear. What are you gonna do? Deals extra damage. Oh, man. When you miss an attack, deal 2 bludgeoning damage anyway. What the fuck? Scary.
Well, so much for peace.
I can hit this dude? Or do I? I think I just stay here until Shadowheart's turn. Holy, it's so far away. Then we can't buff. Might be Tactician only. They were there in my playthrough, but no idea how they didn't see Astarion up there. I know. He's just hiding really good. What the hell is that? What is that pathing? Hello? Oh, that's not Astarion. Okay, never mind. We could probably one-shot this dude, too. Then this guy goes, then Astarion goes. I probably backstab here. Will goes. Where's Will? Because we can't just let archers shoot us.
Death won't take me yet.
Nice. When is he going? Oh, he's so far away. Hold on. I'll have to let Shadowheart walk up the steps as well. It's kind of dumb, actually. Because we know Astarion is probably going here and killing this. Derp. Oof. Is he dead? Oh my god. Dagger. How many of these do we have? Just one. I don't want to use too many resources here. We could just kill him like this. Are we hiding? Cool. I think I have to jump here so we can... Because I don't know the range, right? 20 meters and, how much was the bow range? Say 18 meters. So I probably do have to go down here, so I should just spend points. So I can reach, like, here. Go down even a little further. Okay.
Time to strike.
This first? And since Lae'zel is a fighter, I kind of want to... How should I make Lae'zel? I don't know. Free movement. That's a bonus action too, right? No, it's not. Still, I want to attack this fool.
You bow, or you
I want to kill him too. If we don't kill him, he probably attacks this dude. This guy's probably dead anyway. Hey! Lae'zel is a ma'am, not a mommy? By the way, banned. Get out of here. Boom, bop, bam. I'm wondering if I action surge here. Probably right. Advantage. How much is that? 4 to 13. Or this is long range. A short rest. Action. Attack. Nice. You opportunity attack. Damn.
By sickle and sword.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the
Damn.
absolute!
Nice. you trying to run? Well, it looks like there's no need to really buff. What happens if I do? Just a heads up, you can have Astarion use dual daggers in melee so he can get an offhand bonus action attack to help ensure he lands sneak attack. Oh!
Let's turn someone inside out.
How come it's not showing up? Is it only one dagger I'm using for some reason? Toggle dual. Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. My bad.
Can't afford to let up.
Command. Where's the... Oh, here it is. I guess I'm just running. Oh, that's a necrotic strike. Melee. Start working on the big dude. Okay. Alright. Because the range is not that long, right? 18 meters? That's pretty good. Stay over here. Where's my path?
Best be on my way.
Should have used the dash. What am I doing? Oh no, I jumped instead. Maybe the dash was better. Alright, whatever. Ow. Oh, back to the bow.
Just like old times.
Did I do it right? I don't know. One shot this guy. Or not. How's that?
I am fury. I am death.
This guy's going here. This guy's going absolutely last. Oh, Top Deck, what's up? Good morning, sir. Let me, I'll be right back. Let me get a drink. Admire the pretty art in this game. And the music is good, too. But yeah, I don't know, Top Deck, if you've ever watched this game. By the way, are you still in your, are you in another day of your golf tournament? Just chilling or something? Anyway. This game is really cool. Turn-based action, not turn-based RPG. Tabletop RPG like Dungeons and Dragons. They use a rule set of Dungeons and Dragons, D&D. Alright, let's go. Hazel?
This is your end.
Got him. And then you attack. Because it deals more. Or a higher chance to land. Nice. Look at that.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Oh. Nice. I have to try to kill this dude. High defense. And he goes in the middle here. So we have 3 attacks before he goes again. So you might as well do something else with this girl. Maybe you can heal over here. What happens if, do we get something better if we save this person? Or just dialogue maybe? Never mind. Oh my God.
Time to deal some punishment.
I expected that, but not enough movement. Damn.
Have to keep going.
I knew I shouldn't have put Disrupt Urge up there. That was dumb. I can't even get here. Yeah.
Into the bloody fray.
Disadvantage, high defense. Still. Oh, it's the goblin boss. What is it? I should have read the things. The goblin can make an additional free attack after making a main hand attack, but the second attack has disadvantage. Fury of the Small. When you damage a creature larger than you, you can choose dealing 1 through 6 slashing damage. That's pretty cool. Can I get that on my gnome? There's no way. It has to be in the game, right, for a gnome? That would be so cool. Outside normal range. How far is it? 20 meters and what did I say, 18? 18. Because we have to go this way then. No advantage.
Time for a new approach. A fine opportunity.
Time to strike.
How much does this do? 2 to 7, and then we have one more. Now, Siren already went. So we have to hope that Will attacks here so they don't kill here? I try to grab her.
You bow or strike.
Yep. Oh, you're dead. Damn, this guy will not go down.
Moving.
Is this okay, just an action? Oh, it's a short rest action. Okay, never mind.
This is good.
Okay.
Ready or not?
Time to strike. Hitazeth.
All right.
That was the last of
We
them.
did it.
Inside! All of you! More may follow!
We couldn't save all of
Open
them
the
though.
gate!
Sads.
Damn vermin.
Oh,
And
enough
Lazo
waiting. I
picks
crave
up all the
blood.
things. These are terrible, right? Spiked shield. Gloves of power. On a hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflict a minus D4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. And sleight of hand +1. Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna give those to, I think maybe Disrupt Urge.
Still in control. Just.
Assume nothing. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Yeah, 2 Disrupt
Got
Urge.
a long road ahead.
Cool.
Eager for battle.
Because I have extra attack on this guy already with the flurry of blows.
An efficient path.
Can I loot her? No, no, don't do that. I don't want to piss off everybody. Hot lid. What the hell is this? Is that a shield? Warg Fang. Alchemical ingredient, combine 3 of these to calcinate them into ashes. Elixir of Bloodlust. Ooh. Ish. Recipe. Scroll of Grease. This probably goes to Shadowheart. Ritual Staff. This also goes to Disrupt Urge. Streaks of tendon and sinew cling to the animal's skull lashed atop of this wooden staff. Cool. I'll give it to Disrupt Urge.
lies within.
One crisis after another.
I'll go up here. Damn, I was washing some dishes. Archer died. Might have been a good opportunity to test out Sanctuary, but don't think it matters too much. Also, those gloves can be good, but read the description. You need the mark of the Absolute from later in the act to get the magic effect, unfortunately. Oh, okay, okay. Let me see.
Never a dull moment.
He's already wearing them. Absolute's Bane. Is that what you're talking about? Or doesn't it already have this on it? Blessed by Priestess Gut. These gauntlets provide additional aid to anyone who bears the Absolute's mark upon their flesh. So we needed the Absolute's mark. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. We can still equip this. I mean, we can still equip it. But we still get +1 sleight of hand, so maybe it's better to equip on Asterion. Because we know we're going to be using Asterion in those events. So,
Mind never quiet.
for now, we'll just leave it on Asterion. And on a hit with a weapon attack. So, this affects bows too, I would assume.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
We'll have a cool staff now. Oh my god. A person that likes killing, having a staff like this is like, hello, how much more obvious can you get? Alright.
I should mind my step.
So were there any alchemical ingredients over here? Where are you going?
Let's have a look.
Why did you go up here? Screw it. Oh, there's a thing here. Checkpoint.
More for me.
I smell some harpies. What do harpies smell like? Pee?
More goblins. What's next?
Right. I know there's something up here. We have to come through this way, I think. Because last time I came from the bottom. Whoa, what is this? What is happening? Oh my god, I'm falling. What is happening? Oh my god. What have I done? Oh my god, that was hilarious. Anyway. The camera fell. Last time I came up through this way, I think, and I got screwed. Yeah, wasn't that weird? What the hell is that? Only I can find stuff like that.
Here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too. Unbelievable!
Where there's one goblin, there's 10. I'm leaving before the horde shows up. One fight just ended. Now we're picking another. Relax. Druid, those goblins didn't take any prisoners. One fight just ended. Now you're picking another. Relax.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
Uh-oh. Persuasion. Oh, man, I should have led with somebody else. Derp. Keep forgetting to do stuff like that. Intimidate. Knock both of you down. +2. All right, so we get most advantage from this. Watch, we're just gonna low roll. It doesn't matter. Intimidate. If you want me to take both of you down, I will. Otherwise, knock it off. Wow, we did it. I'm not gonna be excited until I high roll every event.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
Time to pack. We need to leave.
I don't remember who has animal handling, or if I even have animal handling.
I wonder what the next move is.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Okay, ancestry, no. No spells like that, dude. Damn it. I can't talk to him.
Have I been this way before?
Little gnome flexing on some fools. They're scared of a little dude. Oh my god, that's fun. Little monk dude.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow.
Damn, goblins are tough. First kill, don't worry, it gets easier. Uh-oh.
That's what Zevlor said too. I hope you're right. I want to help. I just didn't think it would feel like this.
I'm just gonna keep getting more bloodthirsty, and I wonder what happens.
Cannon? He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
Old floppy hat.
You shiver at the thought of a radiant future. Goblin and tiefling may reap slaughter upon one another until none remain, if you guide them true.
End every one of these goblins. Make them suffer. To avenge your fallen friend. Monk. He is gone, returned into the cycle. We can only wish him peace in the next life.
They'll slaughter us if we leave. There's nothing we can do.
They're slaughtering us now! Someone's going to pay for this.
Arka, no! Wait! What are you doing?
Bye.
I want to have a word.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs.
You could hold off a horde of goblins from this position.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
How far are we from the city?
If the road was clear, a 10 days walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Where are we going? These are all their stuff. We can't really touch it. It seems like we gotta go up here to stop a thing, or There's like an assassin or something, if I remember correctly. You stop spoiling the game for myself. Oh, quick save, don't forget. Oh, I tried to mass hide. Disadvantage. So Asterion and then Disruptor Urge.
Fast.
One, two, three, four. So we gain 1 movement by doing this. Is that true? Is that true? We can't attack him anyway.
Let's have some fun.
Not enough action points. What do you mean?
Over here.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Can't even go over there and shove him, huh?
Another step forward.
Surprised. Wow, we're so far away.
Press on.
There we go.
I will ascend.
Still not enough. Let's get in his face.
Taking position.
Time to push my luck again. Time for some bloody work.
The weapon. The weapon gets me. Oh, he has the same thing as that other goblin, or like, not goblin, orc did. This one? Brute? That's pretty cool. No, not that one. Tenacity, this one. Bludgeoning.
Let's make this quick.
Damn! Does it make them prone? No, it doesn't. Anyway.
Victory awaits.
You dead. Who is charismatic? Just Asterion, right? Charisma, performance, persuasion.
What a day.
Blackets will be done. Blackets will be done.
Minus charisma. Minus you two. Okay, so Asterion is our guy.
Fine.
Or conversations.
You
Got him.
have good timing.
This game is
Never
aesthetically
been much
pleasing
of a
on the
fighter,
eyes.
so wrestling
I
a
hear that.
bugbear would have gone.
Oh, we got a
poorly.
follower.
But
Res
you're
on the
not here
weekends.
for heroics,
Are you gonna
are
res
you?
me? Thank you for the follow. I
Avernus's
appreciate you.
stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Coin? Mistress, you lost me. I've been to Avernus, but I'm no devil's servant. Deception. So you have a better roll. You got me. Hand the coin over and I'll be on my way. I'm gonna do this. But is there any reason to... No, I just want to do this. This game and this streamer are both aesthetically pleasing on the eyes. Aw. Thank you. Little kiss for you. I need to make my hair nicer. Cute. Well, you've rezzed me for this weekend. I'm gonna do the thing. Easy peasy, right? Nice. I think in my original playthrough, she dies, and then I take it off her body, if I'm not mistaken.
That bloody Irenes! Devils just can't stand to lose.
Ooh,
Here.
Shadowheart likes that.
Now go back to the pit that made you. That coin's worth plenty. Don't let a squid get their tentacles on it.
Okay. So what about this dude? Poison dragon egg mushroom for fire resistance. It's gonna come in handy. Morning Star. This goes to Shadowheart. Send this to Asterion. Oh yeah, it's already Asterion. Who does this kind of stuff? Who does alchemy? It's unclear whether the beautiful patterns on these mushrooms are the result of magic or nature, but the fungus is often sought out by smiths who mix it into a paste to prevent burns. Cool. That's Asterion.
You peer through the telescope.
Uh-oh. Perception. That's a good bonus. Both the same. Squint at the distant object, trying to make out further details. It's a dragon. Nice. Sweet.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting.
Move the telescope to the left.
The telescope points to the left.
And move it to the right.
Telescope points straight ahead.
And then right again.
The telescope points to the right. The telescope points straight ahead.
I turn into a telescope.
Tread carefully.
Oh, we gotta level up. Disruptorge and his Lazel leveled up. Level 3 now. We probably get some cool stuff, right? Specialization. Cool. Gain an additional key point. Deflect missiles. Use your reaction to reduce the damage from a ranged weapon attack by D10 plus your dexterity modifier plus monk level. That sounds really good. Level 3 is humongous. Yeah, I remember level 3 being a really big breaking point early on. What is this? Add a class? Do we ever add a class this early on? Feels like not. Harmony of Fire and Water. While not in combat, regain half your key points rounded down. Well, that's pretty cool. You get 3 spells? So subclass, Way of the Four Elements. We can choose one now, the subclass. 3 and 5 are the big ones. 5, you get a double attack, right? On certain classes, if I'm not mistaken. Like, on Fighter and maybe just on Fighter? Or other melee class. Yeah, extra attack. Okay, I got you. Action Surge or whatever. But Action Surge is always, like, already a long cooldown. You want to get, I wouldn't multi-class melee before then. Fighter, Monk, Barb, Ranger. Okay, cool. Ranger gets a double attack? That's dope. Alright, Way of the Four Elements. You focus your ki to bend the elements to your will, using them as an extension of your own body. So we can do something else with this. Way of the Open Hand. You specialize in unarmed combat using your hands and your control of ki to heal or inflict grievous hurt. Flurry of Blows Topple. Flurry of Blows Stagger. What is Stagger? Oops. Took a powerful blow. Can't take reactions. So you have another way to... What? Avoid opportunity attacks? Probably doesn't sound that useful. It's a bonus attack, though. This uses ki. Okay. Punch twice in quick succession. And possibly push the target. Okay. So it's like combining your bonus attacks and just making them into attacks. That's pretty cool. And then we get spells with this. I don't think I want to do that. Wave the Shadow. You value arts of stealth and subterfuge, bending the shadows to your will to strike without warning. So Shadow Arts, Hide. Open Hand Monk is the meme OP build with Tavern Brawler feat at level 4. These all can be fun, decent though. I was thinking like being a sneaky boy, and then maybe swapping Asterion into a mage, into maybe Will. We'll have like a melee-ish hybrid kind of build where we have like 3 dudes in melee and then Shadowheart kind of in the background, maybe healing. Because I know Shadowheart gets, clerics get like more sustained healing as they level up, right? Instead of like healing that's based in spell slots. Shadow is super fitting theme for Dirge. Is it? Shadow is. Oh, okay, Wave Shadow. Oh, that's true. I could be a sneaky little dude. All right, let's see what they are. These are just turning bonus actions. Extra Hide. So him and Asterion we're going to work well together. Attacking. Stick to the dark. Okay, now we know what that is. Pass without trace. Call forth a veil of shadows and silence that gives you and all nearby companions a +10 bonus to stealth checks. Is there a noise in the hallway? Until a long rest. Oh, dude, this is really good. But this is only once per long rest and per combat. Is that good? That is insanely good for group stealthing. Lasts an entire long rest. So every time you stealth, then it's not just one time stealth and then you open up a combat. Okay. So it's a buff, concentration buff. Okay. Cool. That is broken. +10? We're dealing with like D4s, right? Create a dark shroud that heavily obscures and blinds creatures within. Creatures cannot make range attacks into or out of it. Oh, this is disgusting too. So you force melee engagements. Shadow Arts, Dark Vision, grant a creature the ability to see in the dark. Long Rest. It's just an action. Cost key. Does this also cost key? No. This does. Shadow Arts, Silence. Create a soundproof sphere. All within are silenced and immune to thunder damage. Good thing we don't have thunder damage. Using the spell, my turn targets hostile. Okay, so we can use this out of combat. Silence. Pass Without Trace is broken in tabletop 2. Eh, it sounds like it. Like everybody just, you roll, you keep rolling, and you probably just keep succeeding, and you can get all of your melee dudes right behind another dude and have an opening opportunity or advantage attack. Sounds pretty great. Silence is great for taking out enemy targets and to deafen noise when breaking open doors locks. Oh, Silence is great for enemy spellcasters. Yes, yes. I think we'll probably end up going this just because, one, we're Dark Urge, and two, this sounds really strong. We can have a non-stealth team be stealth and just pop up right behind people. Way of the Drunken Master. With the unpredictable lurches of a tippler, you hiccup your way through battle, frustrating foes with carefully executed movements concealed beneath a facade of incompetence. Cheeky Tipple. You are immune to the negative effects of being drunk once per day. When you drink alcohol, you regain half your key points, rounded down. Do key points recover based on your actions, like how much damage you do? I didn't get to really see what key points. Replenishable resource. Key is the magic power that flows through all living beings. You can use key points to fuel your advanced monk techniques. Recharge on short rest. Oh, I see. Short rest. Okay. So just kind of like a spell. Spellcasters can't cast spells when silenced. Yes, yes. It affects your team too, though, so keep in mind. Yeah, we have to stay out of it. But if we're playing a melee team, like Asterion is even getting that in there with poison daggers or something, and we keep Shadowheart in the back, it should be fine, right? Because not being able to cast spells is not a big deal, because most of these, the things that we're doing are abilities, right? No spells here? Actions? Class action, yeah. And this is an AoE? Sphere, yes. I think I'm going to go with this. Drunken Master sounds fun, though. You gain proficiency in performance. Action, Drunken Technique. Cost key points. Punch twice in quick succession. And movement and the benefits of Disengage. Ooh. Bludgeoning. You don't get extra stuff from this, but you get Stealth. I think I want to do this with Stealth because I'm already doing, like, Dex things. Ranged and finesse weapons. Wisdom. Alright. We're going to do Wave Shadow. Cantrips. Minor Illusion. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Accept it. We shadows now. So we get our specialization. HP. Superior dice 4. Your superiority dice are D8s. You have 4. At fighter level 10, these dice becomes D10s. They fuel your Battlemaster maneuvers and expanded upon use. You regain expended superiority dice after a short or long rest. Cool. Change our race. Ooh. Githyanki Psionics. Jump. Oh, dude. That's cool. Because I know there's treasures you can get with really long jumps. Long rest, huh? 10 turns. Okay, so we have to use this very soon. after you have to jump very soon after using it. As a paragon of tactical superiority, you imply a wide array of combat maneuvers to dominate every fight. Gained 3 passives? Oh, that's this. Okay. Arcane Archer. Cantrip spells. Arcane Arrow. Champion. You approach the complex problems posed by combat with one distinctly effective solution. You hit those problems really quite hard. The number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. Ooh. Eldritch Knight. So we gain 2 cantrips, 2 spells, 3 spells. Gain 2 level 1 spell slots, which are restored on a long rest. That doesn't sound very good, long rest. But cantrips can be pretty interesting. I don't think I want Lae'zel like that, I think. I would recommend Battlemaster possibly respec into Eldritch Knight later for Lae'zel. Yeah, I was thinking that too. This doesn't seem that great. Like long resting with your spells, you're not really that hybrid. Only for like one fight. I don't think I'm going to do Archer. Weaving magic into your attacks. This is also... Nah. Battlemaster sounds fun. The D4 and D8s and scaling while you level up sounds good. Yeah, what is this? Maneuvers are powerful attacks that use superiority dice. Okay. That's a lot of attacks. Alright, let's see what sounds good. Evasive footwork. Fainting attack. You can use both your actions and bonus action on a turn to attack a target with advantage and deal an additional D8. That's pretty great. Battlemaster maneuvers recharge on short rest. Oh, cool. Cool. I like the short rest mechanic. Oh, we can goading, so we can taunt. I don't think taunt makes sense. Additional D8. Select which friendly creature will gain half its movement speed. It will not provoke attacks or opportunity. Kind of supporting. Frighten. What is frighten? Cannot move. Frightened entities also have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. That's pretty good. But still, I'd want opportunity attacks to happen. Precision attack. Pushing attack. Nah. Rally. Expend a superiority to die to grant an ally 8 temporary hit points, bolstering their resolve. That sounds pretty cool. Temporary hit points. Menacing, precision, pushing, disarming. Trip attacks are all really good, but pick your favorites. I like the trip. The trip sounds really good. Prone is really, it makes it so they don't do anything, right? Can't move or take actions, bonus actions, or reactions, and has disadvantage on strength and dexterity saving throws. I mean, that's too good. The trip is what I was always wanting to use. Sweeping attack. Swing your weapon in a rapid sweeping arc to attack multiple enemies at once. Roll your superiority die for damage. Pushing attack with the verticality in this game is better than you think, but yeah, trip is nasty. But then you miss out on the loots. I need the loots. Because then you push him off a canyon, and then you don't get the loots. I definitely want trip. Trip ranged. Oh, that's cool. You can knock somebody prone from range? Oh, man. That's too good. Melee does more. I don't think I want evasive because I just want to stay in... Well, I want the opportunity to not get opportunity attacked. Does that make sense? Maneuvering attack. Pushing attack? Okay, we'll try pushing. So you can push from ranged as well. Does not spend on miss does not spend a superiority die. Okay. In an arc, riposte. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expend a superiority die to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals an additional d8. Disarming a little less so because Shadowheart has the command ability or the command spell to make somebody drop their weapon. But maybe we need multiple instances of that. Maybe. Okay. I like Disarm. Disarm sounds good too. I like maybe stacking this so that we're really good in like against melee encounters, and then we can just silence casters in the sphere later. Pushing, disarming. Okay, this looks good. Trip sounds good. Oh, Astarion level up? Okay. Arcane Trickster. So what do you get? HP. Class. Okay. Arcane Trickster. As quick with the spell as you are with Lockpick, your illusions and enchantments keep opponents on the back foot. No, probably not. Ooh. These late nights are too much. What's up, Spirefox? It's early for me. It's still 11 o'clock. We got a little while. Assassin. I think we just go Assassin and Shadow Monk or whatever. Silence plus Menacing has some synergy to keep them in Silence Bubble. You'll learn more maneuvers later and can always respec at Withers if you don't like them as much as you think. Yeah, I've done that a couple times already. But the increasing penalty is gonna... Because I'm the kind of person that likes to just keep respecing into other things to see how to build my class. Sometimes I miss a synergy and I'm like, oh, I really hate that I'm not having this. So I respec and I'm like, ah, shit. Just keep doing it. Mr. Zeknar on late again. And have body slam clip for you. Okay, let's see it. You prefer to deal sublime punishment to a single foe at a time, not in a duel, mind, but because a duel implies chivalry and you're too busy getting the job done for honor.
Point chance now is 50.
Hold on. Let's pause this. Watch it together. Watch it together. I promise I won't leave leave it on here.
Point chance now is 50.
What the hell is that? Why did you show me that? Okay. Well. Thanks. It made you laugh. That's pretty funny. He was looking for a body slam. He's overjoyed to grab the body slam. Did you pick your t-shirt today after the t-shirt talk yesterday? Yes, I did. Okay. Here. This one's cool. It's cool. Yeah, the language is Japanese, but my sister got it for me in Okinawa, so 'cause she was living there for quite a while. It's a cool shirt, okay? This today I'm cool. Let's just say that. Advantage on attacks against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. Ooh. So we need to be fast with Starion. X. Any successful attack roll against a surprise creature is a critical hit. Oh my god. What can it say? I have no idea, Spirefox. No clue. It does look cool. I like the design. Query whether you look better without it. Probably. I'll wear like tank tops. Me and Big Cack, we wear tank tops on stream. He's gonna start wearing Versace. Start being fancy like this. Gaming with my pinky out. Straight to horny jam. Please, I'm a child of God. Please. I'm sorry. Alacrity. Let's just get back to it. Isn't Astarion super horny? Yeah, you are. You are. You are. Don't look at me. Quick as an ally in a cat. Alley cat in a rain dark city. You immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. Oh, so an action surge for an assassin. Swashbuckler. You live and breed the art of the blade, excelling in single combat thanks to your quick feet and wits. Smite the horny! Alright, I have my mouse over him. Tank top is good in warm weather. I like the tank tops. Just, I use them when I go to the gym too, because it's so freaking hot in the gym. Oh my god. Like the one in the apartment is really nice. It's very cold in there, but the gym that we go to is super hot. Everybody sweaty. Fancy footwork. If you make a melee attack against a target, the target can't make opportunity attacks. We don't need to keep stacking stuff like this. I think we're okay with the swashbuckling. Rakish audacity. You gain +2 initiative to +2 to bonus to initiative rolls. This scales with your rogue level. You no longer need advantage to trigger sneak attack as long as you are within 1.5 meters of the target and don't have disadvantage. So, good for the stealth build that we're doing with the monk, right? But we don't need to keep... I'd hate for our subclass feature to just be stacking this effect in particular. Let's go to the thief. Assassin's Alacrity is for you or to open combat with, attacking from stealth, which would normally use his first action in combat, but this you get another attack after. Oh! Immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. Oh, that is broken! Okay. So we're just stealthing. Yeah, we're just stealthing. Your quick hands and mastery of the... So are we just gonna stealth everywhere we go? Swashbuckler is amazing for melee rogues. I think Assassin or Thief are the best choices here at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Assassin. Thief sounds good though. Gain an additional bonus action. So we can attack with the offhand twice. Is that how it works? You've mastered the art of falling and gain resistance to falling damage. That's pretty cool too. So if we get pushed, if we're like somehow in a bad position, no, maybe not. I don't think I want to do that. Okay. So you get 2 offhand attacks. That's pretty dope. If we have poison or some other way of, like if we dipped our weapons, then that's really good, right? If we have like direct damage from our affected weapon. Is there such thing as direct damage instead of damage over time, like with the poison? I bet there is. I'm gonna pick Assassin though. In my experience, these kind of games, it serves you much better to one-shot a character at the beginning of combat. And if we can do that 2 times, it just trivializes most of the rest of it. We'll have other ways to plug the holes in our defenses. 3 attacks of dual wielding. Yeah, that's pretty great. It's just great. So we'll keep Asterion as a melee dude. Make him have daggers. Alpha Strike from stealth to open combat is insanely powerful, yes. So that's one of the abilities. I don't think I have Alpha Strike. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go Assassin, just because of this. And the extra attack. That's so good. Oh, look at this nerd. Nerd alert. We're making Asterion not look at us. He's too horny. Alright, I like this. Wee woo, wee woo. D&D and weed are my main vices. Same. Saw, dude. Okay, and then Shadowheart needs to level up later. I put 120 hours into a playthrough of BG3. This is my first, quote-unquote, first playthrough, but not really. I have one that's a little bit further than this. So I've done everything here, and then a little bit further, and that's it. I got, what's the other barbarian's name? What's her name? The one with the fire engine in her chest. I forget. But anyway, yeah, that's as far as I've gotten. I've done the first part of her quest. And that took me like 20 hours because I'm so slow. Did you get out to that event yesterday? Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Big Cac. Me and Big Cac was. Alright, let's go. Clicky clicky.
He didn't deserve this.
I thought we already did this. You guys back?
Not now. Please.
Hey, sorry. Sheesh.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Karlach. Yes. Karlach. Ask him what happened to Gale. No. It was an accident. It was an accident, okay? I thought he was just gonna think about it. That's what it said. In the text, it looked like he was just thinking about doing it. And then he just does it.
Happening.
So how can you blame me? That's
joking about Octus.
All right,
just
they're
a moment ago.
okay. They're
Come on, Ricker.
they're setting a premonition for
And
him.
be
I get
done
it.
with him.
We could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I think Redbeard can scroll up to it, but yeah. Don't take the things. Cannon's belongings. Should we just start taking stuff? Hold up.
Neither seen nor heard.
Can they ever know that I took their stuff?
Feel like we're being watched.
I feel like we're being watched. Okay, probably, yeah. Because they're druids. Okay, never mind.
Over there.
They probably have like burbs in the sky that are looking at us. Like, what are these idiots doing? It's safe.
Hello, chum.
Forgive
Zevlor.
that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Asterion.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I have no quarrel with druids.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though, I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her for more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's not forget why we're here. No point in wasting precious time on a lost cause.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Okay.
I wonder.
We can take this stuff. Cool. There's a... we need a mage, though. Because I want to become small. I know there's a thing that we can do if we get small in this part of the game. Can Will learn that stuff? Oh, man, I can't believe I cut off his hand. And I killed him.
Interesting.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
We gotta go get Will.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need?
Get some water.
Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
I'm looking for a healer.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
So you're really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
Damn. What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanus guard them as they continue their travels.
Oh, are we small enough to get in there? I thought that maybe that's an advantage of being a gnome. You could make Will a sorcerer or warlock multiclass to cover some of the arcane hole left by munching on Gale's hand. Oh my god. I didn't know, okay. I really did not know that would happen. I'm glad I did it though, because it sets the precedent for us to be able to just be like bloodthirsty monsters. We're just gonna kill everybody in camp. Just do a single one person playthrough. Is that possible, or do they make you do that eventually? I heard there's something about Dark Urge where they make you kill somebody eventually. I want to kill the correct people though. I don't want to kill my party members. I want my party members so I can have coverage instead of being a stealthy boy that just solves my... How do I beat certain encounters? I don't know. Just with explosive barrels? Just pump strength. Carry explosive barrels in there. You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
Some require tiny... through which needs wind shaping as druid or enlarge, reduce on small character. Oh, damn it! All right, let's see. But being small should have its advantages then. Cool. What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Bits and bobs. So how much gold do we have? So in total, 296. Just all random stuff. Keep the Great Club? Yeah, Lizelle likes it. How much is this worth? 6? Bruh. Sell wares. What does this do? Wait. Whoa! I did not mean to do that. Can I buy it back? I just sold... Wait. What did I just sell? What does this button do? Hey, Cac, do you know? Gold is top left, 296. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I saw that. Orc dude, what's up? Good morning to you. Hello there. I've heard this game is really good, but never played. So this is kind of a sort of first playthrough for me. I have another save file, but this is like, I only know up to like maybe about another hour or two into the playthrough. That's where I am. So pretty new for me too. Click the tab next to the infinity sign on the merchant. Infinity sign. Oh. Oh. So these just sell? So we didn't sell anything else. It seemed like we did, though. It felt like we did. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. I have no idea. It should show everything you sold for you to repurchase. Okay. So we can repurchase it for the same as we sold it. Okay. I hope, anyway. Dragon's Grasp. You can tag things as wares, which allow you to... Okay, okay, bulk sell. It's always right-click, too? These are probably thrown as well. I think I want to save stuff to throw on Lizelle. I don't know why. Maybe that's dumb. You sell... Inkpot sell? Sell one. Soul coin. Coins for powerful infernal engines. Strange, incomprehensible whispers emanate from this coin, pervading your mind with rage and despair. You can tag things. Oh, tag as wares. Okay, gotcha. From inventory, not sell screen, I think. Okay, okay. Keep the coin. I know, I know. I'm always going to keep stuff like that, just because. But, like, opals and, like, things that I know that are valuable also. It's very good whether you want to freely explore the continent or blaze through the main story. In both playstyles, you'll find a lot of replayability. It seems like, right? It seems like this game is highly replayable just because there's so many choices to be made. Choices to be made. Revivify. Mage armor. Okay. I think we are good. Do we want any of this? Scroll of gaseous form. Transform yourself. Oh, it's a wraith form. Transform yourself or an ally into a tiny gas cloud. You can't fall and fits through small openings. Okay, so there we go. It's very hard to damage. That's expensive though, holy. Let's see, thanks. Is combat randomly generated like XCOM are always the same. Combats are predetermined for the most part, but you have a ton of freedom in your approach, and many can be avoided entirely or talk your way out. So I have to remember to lead with my charismatic person, my most charismatic person. And there's different kind of charismatic, right? Sometimes you have to intimidate. Maybe with goblins you do. Encounters are handcrafted, not random, but various ways to resolve, like Redbeard says. And you get XP for talking out of it too, so you don't have to farm them for XP. You can do both, can't you? Just be a nice talker and then slaughter them. Steal all their stuff. Sounds kind of cool doing a pacifist run. Is it possible to do completely pacifist? There's some crazy person that does every kind of run imaginable in BG3. I don't remember his name, I'm sorry, but there's somebody that does all kinds of crazy stuff in BG3 on the hardest difficulty. I feel like I can get these later. That sounds pretty good. Arrow of Ill Matter. Blindness. Spell Thief. What is this? Bludgeoning. Oh, create water. I see. Pale staff inlaid with droplet-shaped topaz. It is cool to the touch. That's cool. Gloves of Missile Snaring. Missile Snaring. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by D10 plus your dexterity modifier. That seems pretty broken. But it's literally all of our gold. Never mind. Throwing boots, the wearer gains D4 bonus to throw damage. That's cool. I was thinking maybe we just put this on Lae'zel because we have like javelins, right? There's technically a way to do a full pacifist run, but I don't think it's feasible for a normal player. Yeah, if it's your first time through, it's gonna be so much thinking to do. Y'all ever accidentally order Qdoba from a store that's 30 minutes away? I can't say that I have, but I've been to Qdoba and I like it. It's really good. I've been there a few times when I lived in Colorado. I'm starting a combat and leading the enemies to something that will kill them for you, which isn't really pacifism. Oh, like explosive barrels. Just put explosive barrels into your inventory and then you can just smash them. I kind of like this. On Lae'zel. Should I take this for Lae'zel? It's not that expensive, right? Burned Alive deals additional D4 1 through 4. So it's not D4. It is D4. D4 slashing damage to burning targets. Oh, so this has a text 1 through 4, which means dice rolls do not affect it. So it's always D4 flat 1 through 4. To burning targets. How do we burn? We don't. We don't really burn. Spell Thief. Arcane Vehemence. Once per short rest, you regain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit with a Spell Thief. What's the, what is this? Race. Spend 6 meters of your movement speed for the rest of your turn. Roll damage twice and use the highest result. Oh, it's a short rest. Okay. That's cool. Gloves are too expensive. Die. Die. Scroll of Speak with Dead. I think I will take this. Who can use this? This is a one-time use, right? I'm a Qdoba fanatic for real, but just spend 90 minutes on lunch just driving. Oh man, it sucks when you don't have much time to eat. I really hate that. Just yum, yum, yum. Just eat it. I hate eating while standing, which I often do. I see what you can. I see, but you can talk to the final boss out of being sinister. Maybe. There's got to be some way to deal with it. Two-handed weapon is better for Lae'zel for damage at the moment. Hand axe is more for dual-wielding, throwing. Oh, you're talking about the ring? Ring of Flinging? Or the hand axe? Oh, this is used for throwing. With the slashing, conditional slashing. The old Fallout classic, talk the big bad into offering himself without combat. Offing himself. You're just so good with words. Hand axe as in this one? I think I like the longsword better only because of the dash. Right? Isn't this pretty good? Oh, but it uses your... Pushing them off balance. Off balance meaning what? The affected enemy has disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks and attack rolls. Okay. So we can use this with like action surge. Maybe we do take this then. And we take... Speak with Dead. What about this? Gaseous form. Be a spooky ghost. Scroll of darkness. Create a dark shroud that heavily obscures and blinds creatures within. Creatures cannot make range attacks into or out of it. Color spray. Arrows. Blindness. Blind a creature. And this is blind creatures within an area. So for archers. Okay, we'll take one of these. Take one of these. Make Lae'zel good. Hell yeah, I want that. Keep longsword on Lae'zel and look for greatsword, maul, glaive. Other good two-handed weapons. You'll want someone to use the strength-based weapons you find along the way. Oh, so that is just Lae'zel then. Okay, cool. I think the game I played that was most like BG3 was Warhammer Mechanicus. Warhammer has an RPG like this? Warhammer has everything that's in every genre ever. What the hell? They don't have a roguelike deck builder yet, but they will. Or do they? They probably do. A guy like me would just use Astarion and steal everything from this dude. Oh my god. Do you do that? JPC. Shame on you. Shame on you. You take one less bludgeoning damage. We could probably find other stuff that's better. Strength bonus. Saving throws. I want to play the Pathfinder games and Rogue Trader. I played a bit of Rogue Trader and liked it. I haven't played the Pathfinder games. I played Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. Never finished either. So maybe I should do that at some point in my life. Maybe when I'm 50. So in 10 more years. Played a bit of Rogue Trader and you liked it. Mechanicus isn't an RPG, but the combat is somewhat similar, I think. I might be wrong. Oh, maybe top-down RPG? Path of Exile 1. Yeah, I really liked it. I liked the story and the world building. It was really, really like engrossing. I really enjoyed Pathfinder, Kingmaker, and Wrath of the Righteous, but I feel like they relied too much on trash combat bloat. So enemies just for enemies' sake. Not because like this game seems like handcrafted encounters everything. So anytime you go anywhere, it's something that they designed to be solved in multiple different ways. So they worked really hard on every single step of the way of your journey, and seeing them in weird orders doesn't really matter. The real time with pause games tend to do that. Oh. I kind of liked it, though. And aren't there ways to make it turn-based? Path of Exile 2, I think, has that. Since you don't have to play the combats manually until you get to hard ones. And you can tell this game was made with a lot of love. Yeah, absolutely. Any games that have items with descriptions like this and voice acting this good, you know is gonna be just a gem. Even they worked hard on making things interesting from the beginning to make items like this. I really appreciate games that actually respect their players' brains and give you fun and interesting items that interact in different ways with the game that they've built. Instead of giving me +1 strength, hooray, like World of Warcraft does. They actually give you something interesting. So we bought the thing. Ooh, a death ray. Mage armor. Okay, so we did buy the thing. Less bludgeoning. Slashing. Dex. Dex. I kind of like this, just because it's one ring slot. We could use this on Lae'zel a lot of times. Just pick up weapons and just chuck them. It'll be free. Or maybe not, maybe not. I don't know. 182 for that. Scroll of Darkness. Try this. We don't have a blind effect, I think. That's so expensive. Okay, never mind. We'll find other cool stuff. Let's get out of here.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Let's go find Will.
Please.
I won't leave them behind.
My fill of this place.
Will's up here, right?
Take your time.
Ooh, there's stuff I can take. I'm gonna take it.
Swing and... Oh.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
This whelp is hopeless. You're wasting your time. It's good advice, child. You do well to listen. Listen here, boy. I haven't gotten to Act 3, though. I'm still in Act 1 on my other playthrough. I enjoy BG3 combat, but I agree there's a lot. Oh, whoops. Pillars 2 has a turn-based mode, but since HP and skills are based on RTWP, the combats can take forever at higher levels. Everything is HP sponge. They're adding turn-based to Pillars 1 sometime this year, also since there was renewed interest after Avowed. Oh, really? That's something I thought I would never hear. That's pretty cool. Our furthest BG3 run ended right at Act 3, so I can't speak to that, but love the balance up to that point. There are still interesting mechanics that I won't spoil for you. Or me, please. I probably won't even remember anyway. Unrelated, but Baylor Lord is on a rotating streak of 8 right now in Slay the Spire. That's insane. That is insane. Everybody's talking about Zeknar too. Yeah, Baylor is good enough to do like consistent win streaks. If he's like really going after it like Zeknar does. But that's pretty insane. That's my dream, to get above 4. That's my dream. I can't do it.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward. and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
He's talking about Karlach, right?
You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Aw, man. Damn you. I think you can. You play the game really well, I think. Aw, thank you, JPC. I want to. I think if I'm not messing around and being silly, sometimes I can win. I can win where I otherwise lose. But yesterday's runs really put me down. I was like, all right, I need to reevaluate Ironclad. And then I had a run right after I got off stream that was so stupid that I just quit out of it. Because I already knew I was winning. Just Dark Embrace and corruption things. So stupid. The decision trees for Spire are just so expensive. No matter how good you get, you can't consider them all. At my peak, I was only as good as 60% win rate. That's still freaking amazing. What the hell? So you take a sample of like 50 and see. My win rate has to be like, what, 5%? Who is she?
Her name is Karlach.
Yeah,
An
Karlach.
archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I hope you cast this devil back into the hells. I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up. Good luck with your devil problem. I think this is more important.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Alright, meet me at camp. Take Asterian's place. Play Zell. We should replace, right? And then figure out from there. Since I'm already a stealthy boy, maybe take Astarian? No, but I like Astarian with the sleight of hand stuff, the lockpicking stuff. A 4 streak with 5% win rate is insane then. I guess so. Every dog has his day. Sure, that can be considered amazing given the context, but also I have put almost 3K hours in the game and probably an equal amount or more in the Spire community. I'm at about 2,100 hours now. And I feel like I'm not... Like I got to more to a place where of consistency, and I kind of hit a wall now where I'm struggling to get a little bit further than that. It's slowing. My progress is slowing down a little bit. Can't kill Homegirl if you turn into a Mind Flayer. Not gonna lie, Shadowheart is pretty mid until you change her class. Oh, you don't like Cleric? I'm at like 200-ish hours. Inspire. That's still a lot. I think Top Deck is rapidly climbing. Top Deck is at like maybe, if I had to guess, like 500 hours. Because he'd have to add on his Spire from his PlayStation too. But yeah, that's still pretty good. 200 hours is good, and you're climbing pretty fast. If you hit a wall, then you need to experiment more. Yeah, I have been. My last 1K hours or so was off the freaking wall. In the middle, I did silent. So I got everything up to A20, and then I did silent for 500 hours straight, never really touching any other character. Because I just decided one day, I really like silent, or I want to learn something hard. So I just started on my journey. And I didn't really learn anything. I learned shivs were not as good as I gave them credit for most of the time. They're good early game, and you can make them good, but if you don't find the synergy, you need to abandon ship. Because Time Meter says hello. 50-50 on Time Meter at most. Which is sad. 193 hours to be exact. Crafting insane infinities. And recognizing when you can. I'm at 500 hours now and can't imagine 4xing that number. Excited to see where I'm able to get to eventually. Well, I think Spire 2 is gonna just, even if we're only allowed to play like Act 1 and 2 or Act 2 and up to 3, I think Spire 2 is just gonna be take over our lives. We're gonna have to say bye to Spire 1. That makes sense. I've learned a lot from your silent gameplay. Oh, thank you. I want to screen share co-op more runs again through Discord. I'm not on A20, so I haven't ran into problems with Shiv deck just yet. I think Shivs are a lot of fun, though. Yeah, Shivs are my favorite way to play. Click, click, click. It's less fun for me to play than it is to coach someone else, though. Coach someone else through. That's cool. I heard, one day I heard Japanese Export talk about coaching. When he's talking about coaching newer players. I don't know if I'm not a good enough player to coach anybody, but I do my best. I think, so you think Shadowheart is mid? The heal kind of sucks, huh? What should Shadowheart be? Are clerics mid? Maybe they are. Alright.
I suppose this affords me a little alone time. Until later, then.
I like how you think.
All humility aside, I'm definitely good enough to coach even experienced players. That's awesome. I think I turned her into a fighter. A fighter. Because you always want her up front and personal. Warlock spell slot. What spell? Burning Hands. Charm Person. Mommy. Just saying mommy in your head. Goth Mommy. Expeditious Retreat. Dash immediately. Long Rest. Bonus action. Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attack with flames. Hex. Make your attacks deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage. Give it disadvantage. Your attacks. So all your attacks? Because it doesn't specify melee attacks. Protection from good and evil. Oh. Ooh. Since we have a hole, right? We have kind of a hole in our plan. For aesthetic purposes, you should change all your characters' clothes to show the campfire clothes and not battle clothes. You would like that, wouldn't you, JPC? I think about it more in terms of skill coverage. Shadowheart is your whiz focus character. Lae'zel is strength, maybe a little int. I forgot her stats. Astarion is dex, charisma. Will is charisma. Your monk is mostly dex. So is it okay to have like 2 dexy characters, 1 strength character, 1 wisdom character? We need an int character. So maybe will be our multi-class into int. Int like wizardy character. Or just set him as a wizard, no? Okay. I'll see what I can do, JPC. There's no need to actually have full coverage, which is part of the fun. Yeah, and not too much at the beginning, I guess. Maybe later on we're gonna need more coverage, but I don't know. I usually pick damage and stuff. Maybe we should do something like this: protection from good and evil. Charm person also. Charm person. Probably don't need that right now. I was thinking command, so we can have and we can respec later, so it's not such a big deal. Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed eldritch invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical prowess. Ooh. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your Charisma modifier to the damage it deals, unless it is negative. Oh. Charisma. Your monk is Dex Wisdom, actually, so losing Shadowheart is fine. More of a guiding principle for a party game like D&D than a hard and fast rule. Yeah, right. Where you're just you're kind of doing loosely, covering all of your stats, so gear that you find is more useful to you too. And among other things. So these are all passives. Maybe you should do this. Agonizing Blast. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot. That sounds broken. Beast Speech. Oh, we can talk to beasts. Beguiling Influence. We don't have Beast Speech, so we should try this because we're in the Druid Grove, right? We're gonna talk to animals. And I think we're gonna get out of here at about 12:30. So yeah, I gotta do some vacuuming and mopping, if you know what I'm saying. Agonizing Blast is insane damage. Would recommend for at least one pit. Yeah, I think so. That sounds really good because our charisma is so high. I like Beast Speech. Maybe there's other things. You learn how to cast One with Shadows. Let's see what One with Shadows is. Vanish into darkness and become invisible. Well, we have a group invisibility, so we don't need this. Mask of Many Foes. Disguise. Oh, okay. Repelling Blast. You can hit a creature with Eldritch Blast. You can push the creature up to... Okay. Meh. Thief of Five Fates. Once per long rest, you can cast Bane using a Warlock spell slot. Bane targets up to 3 creatures. They receive penalty, D4 penalty, and saving throws. To attack rolls and saving rolls. Alright. I think we'll do Beast. What is this? Out and in. Deal cold damage to any creature that hits you. Ooh, armor. Long rest. This is not. 3 meters, so this is a melee ability. On save, targets still take half damage, but are able to use reactions. Replace Arms of Hater, Armor of Agatha. This is sick. Yeah, it sounds right? I don't really care about the melee stuff. I think I like the... Yeah. Wait, it's the other way, right? A select spell will be removed from your spells and actions. No, this one. Wait, what? Replace a spell? Did I do this correct? amount of spells that you can have fixed in your mind is limited. As you level up, you may wish to replace old spells with new ones. Choose a spell you know and replace it with another. Okay, so out. And this is in. So I'm doing it correct, right? At every level up, a warlock can replace one of their spells known. Okay, cool. Is this... Oh, reaction. Expeditious retreat. Bonus action. Warlock spell slot. 5 meters. I think we take one of these. I don't think I have this yet. Because of Shadowheart being gone. Oh, we have another one. Gain a passive, gain a spell slot, replace a spell. Another spell. Oh, a level 2 spell. So we can learn the level 2 spell. We didn't pick up the blind, we didn't pick up the blind scroll, so this might be good. So maybe we'll keep Will in like a debilitating role? Or do we multi-class? I don't know. I heard this was really good too, Cloud of Daggers. Isn't this insane? We can just put this down in a group and it shreds the living hell out of them. Crown of Madness. Instill the madness in a humanoid enemy, making them attack the creature closest to them, other than you. Even if it's allied. That's cool. Hold person. I've heard this one is pretty good too, right? Hold. Hold. Mirror image. Create 3 illusory duplicates of yourself. That's pretty cool. Misty Step. Oh, we can teleport. Ray of Enfeeblement, that's funny. I think I'm going to take Cloud of Daggers. Either that or in Blindness. Shadow Blade. That's cool. So this is just like, we just get a sword. Sword. Shatter. I'm going to pick this, just so we have AoE. Your patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal services. Choose one of the following pacts. So, Pact of the Chain. Gain the service of a familiar, a fae spirit that takes a form of your choosing. This can be an animal, imp, or quasit. What is that? Does Hex last until long rest in BG3? Also, Cloud of Daggers is awesome. Hex. Heck. Which one is Hex? Hex. It says bonus action and level 1 spell slot. I don't know. It just says concentration. So you just keep it up, and it's like a passive D6 damage. It's pretty cool. I think D&D in general would benefit a lot from adding a lot more classes and narrowing what each class has access to while allowing more freedom to choose from other narrower options. But that would mean you need like bigger parties, no? Like Cleric is cool because it's not as expansive as Wizard. You don't get to actually choose that much stuff. It's just innate to the class that you get on level up. But what about the multi-class feature too, right? Since you can multi-class infinitely. No, why would you need bigger parties? To have more coverage, to have, like, I understand that you don't want to have an answer for every situation. You're still going to be missing things sometimes in a campaign. But it would be, maybe the encounters would be more bland if you had less variance in your party. I don't know, I guess you could just swap at any time. I have no idea. You can't multi-class infinitely.
That's where your subclass comes in, though. A lot of specialization and can give some spells outside of what a cleric typically can learn. Why do you need so much skill-based coverage? It's all unnecessary, and it makes every class kind of feel samey. Kinda, sorta. I don't know. I haven't experienced that yet, but I feel like okay, you don't have coverage, then it makes the encounters a little bit more bland, right? Giving you too much to deal with at once. If you don't have the coverage for it, I don't know. It feels weird. Pathfinder does this. Also, multi-classing can lead to a custom class of sorts that allows more customizability. It feels weird, but it's not actually weird. Yeah, perhaps. I have no idea. I'm still kind of new to these kind of games. A little bit. Like, I haven't really finished a lot of playthroughs of these types of games because I get sidetracked with other things. Back one's blessing. All right, we already looked at this. All right, so we taken this. I don't want a pet. I don't think I care about a pet. Having another party member is cool though. Packed weapon, or bind the one that you're wielding, making it magical. Can we put stuff on fire? And go back and buy the fire axe? Hexblade warlocks who already have bind hexed weapons do not gain this bind. Back to the tome, your patron grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. So we get just extra spells. Vicious Mockery good? Let's see. Okay. Oof. I've heard amazing things about Pathfinder 2e classes. D&D used to have a lot more options of prestige classes in 3e and 3.5e, but tried to get away from it to make it less overwhelming for new players. Oh, I see. Right, but what they did was make it more overwhelming with too much overlap. Every magic class can do all the same things, and now there are much clearer winners and losers. You know what game that does this really well? And maybe you're not an ARPG fan, but Grim Dawn is an action RPG that does specializations really well. With like, you can choose to be multi or dual classed, and it makes the game feel really unique per character. Even though like typically in an ARPG you're doing like, you have one main attack that you have all this passive support for, but in that game you have like a lot of different variety in the game. I don't know. I used to love ARPGs, so I have a couple thousand hours in ARPGs like that. I disagree, but obviously there is significant overlap between something like a wizard and sorcerer, for instance, but they do feel distinct to me when I play one or the other in tabletop. Bards get less offensive spells and more control buffing options. Druids get more control than clerics. Clerics get more healing and buffing than druids, etc. I don't think I've ever played an ARPG, to be honest. Grim Dawn is the one that I would play. If you like Slay the Spire's art style, it's that dark art style, like Darkest Dungeon is in an ARPG form. I do Blade or Het? Het. I guess I'll do this since I'm gonna be a supporty kind of dude. Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and its next attack roll. Thorn Whip. The target can be pulled if its size, if it is huge in size. Well, my argument is that the overlap results in decision fatigue, not that the players can't choose to specialize. I think if they give you the options, then it's like when people complain about Dark Souls difficulty or Elden Ring's difficulty, even though I don't think those games are particularly difficult. You have the option to make them easier with summons. There's literally a thing baked into the game that makes the game easier. And I think that's the same argument here, is that you're giving players the optionality, because you can specialize in one thing in the game if you want, to keep it very simple, and have intentionally less coverage into fights. But I don't know, I haven't experienced the fights to really know what I'm talking about. Just speculative, right? I don't know. Because I haven't experienced the fights in particular that they've made to comment. It just seems like, from an outsider's perspective, giving the players the option to specialize in one thing super hard, or multi-class and have coverage in other ways, or have coverage is good game design. And have it still work. I don't think there are that... I've heard that there are not that many clear winners in this game. Like, picking one thing is vastly outscaling or out damaging other things. You just fill different roles. I don't know. I think with the average party being 4-ish players, you want there to be overlap between characters, so party comps are flexible. Yeah, flexible in so many different ways too, right? Not just in combats, but in outside of combats too. The problem with the design is that multi-classing isn't required at all. So you have access to every possible tool as any character or class. They're just named different things. So you're saying it's homogenous. A lot of the game is homogenous, but you will run into overlap if you have variety. That's just the name of the game. I think if you choose to see it that way, maybe. I don't know. Because I feel like if you're gonna call a damage spell a red thing that does a thing over time, and then another damage spell that is blue and does damage over time, and you say that's overlap, then maybe, yes, that's true. But then you have things like, you can, if you have a thing that does a thing, you can expand on that with other mechanics. And then another thing that's a different color that does a thing, you can expand on that in a different direction too. Maybe that's not in the game? I'm not sure. And they can do it with gear too, right? That's a big discerning factor, is that you can really differentiate things in the game with gear. Just like in ARPG, where you really can specialize something with gear. And the class becomes like you amplifying one thing that your class does and then building your gear on top of that. Between classes. Oh, okay, you're fixing that comment. Now, I'm not talking about this dot versus that dot. I mean, there is no need to be a class, because you can do both dots anyway. Oh, I see what you mean. So but it is the point is that you're talking about homogeneity in the game. Like, too much feels samey, and that you can do too much. That makes sense. I don't know. I want to experience the game more. I'm feeling a lot more motivated to play this off stream too. So I might continue with my other. No, I shouldn't do that. No, never mind. I shouldn't spoil the game for myself. Even though I am doing a Dark Urge playthrough. 5e is practically classless, which is fine in its own way. As long as they can balance it in a way that's interesting. I'm doing 2 playthroughs at the same time. Whoops. I just don't want to get ahead of myself and not be... I want to have surprises. I want to feel surprised. I am. I don't know what to pick here. Do the spirit? I have no idea. I'm not going to be a melee kind of guy. Am I? Civil militia. You have proficiency with spears, pikes, halberds, and glaives. Armor. Select an additional skill to be proficient. I have bigger carrying capacity. Increased by a quarter. That's cool. Add strength. I'll pick the tome. Place my spell. We don't have to do this, right? What I find frustrating is that there are no challenges in the system that any particular class can't overcome. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. You never need help. You don't need a party. Yeah, they have a. Isn't there a? They put that in, what is it? Divinity Original Sin 2. You can do a completely solo playthrough, and you get buffed. Your character gets buffed. But maybe not, right? There's enough variety in the things that you can do in the game that you can't do everything with one character, right? Lone Wolf, yeah. Because you can't, if you don't have lockpicking, you just can't lockpick. And you miss out on certain things. And maybe you miss out on a quest. Maybe you miss out on a certain equipment that's really good for you. I don't know. I hate not being able to lockpick. So that means you're not doing something else. This isn't a game about games, it's about systems. Yeah. Isn't Lone Wolf something that has to be built around? Like a system? Is, like, if your game is going to have a way to play it, it's meant to be played with a party, and you can play it with one dude, then they have to balance around that. You have to create systems around that. The games can add restrictions like that which aren't inherent to the system. Oh, I see. For a specific playthrough of a Lone Wolf playthrough, or like, I see. So it feels arbitrary. I don't know. My point revolves around the overexpansiveness of the systems which allow any character or class to simply be a godlike being. There are limits to skill proficiencies per character, though, in D&D. Only characters who can truly try to be a jack of all trades is something like a rogue, bard, multi-class or something. The jack of all trades usually aren't very strong otherwise, right? Jack of all trades is well, I don't know. I think maybe Redbeard is also saying that something like a jack of all trades can happen and is too good. Godlike. I don't know. I just feel like also, if you're able to become godlike in a game, that's also good game design. It's good system design too, because they can build encounters around stuff like that too, or like specific situations around stuff like that. I don't know. There are limits. They aren't limiting enough to stop a jack of all trades from being the best, and as a result, every player leans that direction. Because if you don't have as much fun as other players who do. But we're talking about a team-based game, right? A party-based game, four-player based game. So what happens if everybody's a god? Do I replace anything? I don't really care, right? I want command, I want armor of Agathis. I want all this stuff. Oh, we can get another level 2 spell? So we can get blindness if we want. Or we're talking about systems with no necessary party structure. But that's looking at it from too macro of a position, right? Because your fundamental complaint is about balance. That's what I'm hearing. If you drill down to brass tacks, it's about balance, which means that party composition matters, which means that how many in your party matters. All of that stuff matters for the system. All your spells will be upcast to level 2 as Warlock, so make sure you choose spells that scale well with upcasting or are already level 2. So you always upcast to a minimum of level 2, which means that level 1 spells are not as bad. Even if I don't pick a level 2 spell, or am I not understanding that? If you drill down, it's about player expression, which is the whole point of the systems. Balance isn't a factor at all. How can balance not be a factor? In what way is balance not a factor? If your player cannot succeed through an encounter, that's a balancing issue. So you get to a certain point where all players can succeed an encounter, and then beyond that, is that what you're talking about? Because obviously there are some things that just won't work. Or maybe is that your complaint? Is that there's things that won't work that do? Or that shouldn't work that do? Correct, but some spells don't benefit from upcasting, like protection from good and evil. Oh, how do you know? How do you know that it's not affected by upcast? Because it doesn't have a level 2. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, and when these creatures attack, they have a disadvantage. Oh, because it's a concentration spell? So I do want to be replacing these with level 2 spells, right? Armor of Agathis, command. Drop to the ground or drop its weapon. Click into the description. It will usually say what they do when they upcast. Oh, okay. Hey, what was that? I didn't mean to press that. Maybe it's inside in the spellbook. Command and armor of Agathis should upcast as well. Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. I don't see. No! My complaint is that every player expression results in all characters having the same toolkits, and the only difference is in the role play. So the system is at odds with the role playing unless the player defines their own hard boundaries, which no one ever does because it's less fun to be limited. Armor gives 5 additional temp HP per spell level. Weird that it doesn't show here. Yeah, maybe you have to be in the spell book. It's also less fun to have infinite power. But it's not like players are guided towards the godlike builds. If you're I guess the internet exists, so you're always going to be looking up builds and stuff, I guess. I don't know. It also deals 5 more damage per hit taken. Oh, you're talking about the upcast? Okay. It makes the players hyper-dependent on the guided experience from the DM or game dev. So 2 on rails is also your complaint. I removed protection from good and evil and swap for a level 2. Yeah, this should be fine. Yeah, I was thinking that. Either that or command, but I feel like command is pretty strong. Making an enemy drop their weapon is like a blind. Okay. I'm down. Or waste their turn because they have to pick up their weapon again. Is that why? Is that why? That's pretty funny. Reduce their creature's peripheral vision and make it look at you. Make it look at me. Hey. Old. Attacks from within 3 meters are always critical hits. So we want Will to be able to go quick. We want Will to have initiative. What is affected by initiative? Dexterity? Anyway, let's figure out what we want to do, and then we'll go raid out into somebody. Just Dex and some subclass features. Okay, okay. Affect initiative. Or maybe like gear too. So Will is going to be our kind of our supporting character. So I think I want to have something like blindness instead of, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, gear as well. Okay. I'll take a blindness. Why not? Okay. We'll quick save and then we gotta call it there because I'm hungry.
I'm going to kill so many goblins.
Blindness or whole person. I kind of like the whole person just for the because my dudes are melee, right? So I want to be it like we can surround somebody, hold the person down, and just crit them down. That'd be cool. Thank you, JPC. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me and giving me some stimulating conversation today. That's pretty cool. I like having these types of conversations. GG's. Appreciate y'all. Let's find somebody to raid out into. Who on? Who on? Me on. Let's see. Who on? Big Keck heard you wouldn't go live. Just goes live right away. Oh yeah, Big Keck. You're not streaming. Should we go say hi to Chego? I can start streaming real quick if you want. Yeah, do it. We want to watch some Spire. Are you gonna go live? I'll chill if you go live, and then we can go to your Spire stream if you want. I gotta love the music in these games. Big, highly underrated thing in games with high production value is the frickin' music. They always do a good job with the music. So good.
And again. Swing and swing and... Oh.
Literally went live. Really? No, got him. All right, we're raiding. Let's go raid a Big Keck. Let's go. Y'all have a good weekend. Appreciate y'all hanging out. I know this is Inspire, so thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Bye. Let's go say hi to Big Keck. Let's play some Spire.